Welcome to my channel and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. I am Nicole, and in this video, I'll be sharing with you my planner stack for the remainder of 2022. To kick things off, I figured I would start in the planner I've been in the longest. And by the longest, I mean since the beginning of the year. And that is my Passion Planner Daily. I use this specifically and exclusively for work, and I've thoroughly enjoyed being in this planner. Now, initially, I did use this as it was intended as a daily, but around March or April, I decided to make a shift. For the days that were not as full, when I didn't have a lot going on, I just felt like those pages were empty. Like those pages really kind of reflected what I had going on that day, not a whole lot. And so I decided to transition and start capturing the entire week on one spread. I have found that that works out very well for a variety of reasons. One of them is that I'm able to actually see everything that is going on for that week on one spread versus having to flip through pages. So I really enjoy the flexibility of being able to do that. And so for instance, for weeks where let's say I may be on vacation for 1 or 2 days, like I adjust the layout to reflect the fact that I'm only in the office 3 days. So I really enjoy using this as my weekly. Now, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed using it as my daily as well, but I just wanted to do something different and I like what I picked. How about that? So yes, this is my Passion Planner Daily, but I use it as my weekly and it works great for me, and I hope that in a future video I will be able to share with you how I set this up, what the layout looks like, and just how it just works for me. The next one we have is my Erin Condren A5 notebook. Yes, I said notebook, and yes, this is a planner stack video. But I use this as a planner. And the story, really quick, behind even having an A5 notebook is this cover. This cover by Adobe, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, came in an Erin Condren surprise box last year. And before then, I did not own an A5 notebook, but I got this cover in the mail in the surprise box, and I was like, okay, they're gonna make me buy a notebook. Like I was like, I have to use this cover. So that means I have to buy a notebook, right? And so around April, I decided to buy a notebook, switched out the cover, and then I was like, okay, what am I gonna do with this? So I'm not sure if this is how you are, but for me, sometimes I will buy a notebook or a journal because it's beautiful, nice cover, great paper, and then it goes on the shelf, it goes in a drawer, it never gets used. Let me know in the comments. Is that you? Like that's me. I do that. And so I didn't want to do that this time. Like I really wanted to use this notebook. And so I had to think about like how can I set this up? Like what can I use this for? And so I came up with what I call my master checklist. And so I set this up Sunday through Saturday, and I write out what I want to accomplish for the week. And I generally write as the week progresses. So if it's Wednesday, like for instance, it's Wednesday at the time of me recording this video. This morning, I caught up on a couple of the things that I accomplished yesterday. So I had to update Tuesday. And then today, I updated some of the things that I've done thus far in the day. And so tomorrow, which is Thursday, I will update, Thursday in terms of what I want to accomplish. And so I use this as this master checklist, and it works really well because it can get messy. And by messy, I mean sometimes life is just life and it gets busy and hectic with other things. And I just don't get a chance to get everything done on my to do list for a particular day. And so I scratch it out. And it's okay. I started using this at the beginning of May. And then shortly thereafter, I heard about sticker companies creating sticker sheets and sticker kits for the A5 notebook. So I have ordered some. I have not used any yet because they are actually on the way. Super excited about that. And so I do look forward to using some of those kits. But in the meantime, I have used stickers, washi, highlighters, pen, just to lightly decorate my spreads. But other than that, it's just a master checklist, and I check things off. I cross things out if it doesn't get done, and it's just really, really worked well for me. And I use this in conjunction with my weekly planner. This planner that I have here is my Erin Condren Focus Teacher Lesson Planner. This is my first time in this particular planner, and I'll be using this as my weekly spread. Prior to switching to this, I was in the Passion Planner weekly. One of the challenges that I ran into with that particular planner is that it is time stamped. And although I appreciate a timestamp, I just felt like it was getting in the way of my decorative planning. And so I decided to make a transition into this particular planner here. I got this with the vegan leather cover, and this is what it looks like. I do remember hearing some content creators saying that they would snip this off, and I couldn't bring myself to do that, or at least I can't so far. And so I've just added it at the end of my planner. And so here's the front, here's the back. This is what it looks like. It's not, at least for me, it's not too bulky. This planner stays home, so there's no like issue with that in terms of like putting it in a bag or whatnot. So right now it works for me. In the future, I may snip off the vegan leather cover, but at the moment I'm good with how this is working for me. And so this will be my weekly, and I will use it in conjunction with my master checklist by taking some of the information from that master checklist, the things that actually got accomplished, and highlighting them here. So this is more so, I don't know, like it's a combination between, being my weekly planner and also being like my memory planner. So I guess it kind of depends on what week and what day you catch me on, because sometimes I do make updates as the days progress during the week. And then other times it's like 3 weeks later and I'm doing some serious back planning. So yeah, it just kind of depends on what I have going on. But this is my weekly planner. I'm super excited to be in this one because this is my first time in the Focus Teacher Lesson Planner. And so I'm still trying to figure things out, but I am like looking forward to sharing with you my spreads, and also getting ideas and inspiration from you. So let me know in the comments, do you use this planner? If so, is this your first time in it? Or if not, like, what have you found works best for you? So this is my planner stack for the remainder of this year. I think there might be another planner in this stack at some point in time before the end of the year. If there is, I will be sure to let you know. Thanks for hanging out with me on my first YouTube video ever. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, subscribe, and press that notification bell so that you are notified of when I have new content on YouTube. Again, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one.